Hello, guys. Here we are. Good evening. Hello, Fred.
Hello, hello.
Hello, everybody. I hope you can hear us and see us very clearly. So, we do have a representative of Sweden at Eurovision 2025 and the winner of Melodifestivalen, and it is a band KAJ. I don't know, everybody says it differently. I say it in a
Yes.
Polish way. So, KAJ, they did succeed to beat Monzermelov in the points, and they are winners. Fred, how do you feel about this?
I mean, I'm a little bit shocked. I must say I thought Mons was going to run away with this. But as the jury points were coming through, I think that was the telltale sign that it was going to be a very, very close contest. Uh, and uh, Kai are very much a televote type song, so I knew they were going to do well with the televote. But again, I expected them to run away with the televote, and they only won the televote by 9 points. So I mean, it was very close on all accounts.
Yes, exactly. I have this point. I made a screenshot. So we're going to talk about it in a moment. But I would like to see the comments. What are you thinking about Kai Sauna guys? Let's call them like this, winning the Melodifestivalen. Um, so close, but Sweden was divided in this case, not as landslide as people thought. Yes, yes, it was not that a big difference. And you can see it in a both ways, from Man's point of view and Kai point of view, that I thought that one will be much higher than another. It was pretty close.
Agreed.
SSC Manga, hello, bara bada bastu, bastu. Yes,
Indeed, indeed.
exactly.
Off to the sauna.
Hello, Jess. Hey, guys. I'm so happy that Kai won. Divided between Kai and Mons. Well, actually, when you think about like 5 weeks ago when Melodifestivalen started, did you ever thought that Kai will be fighting for a win?
No, not at all. I mean, I mean, since the announce that Mons was participating, it was sort of the odds were sort of thrown in his favor that he was going to win Eurovision. So the fact that he hasn't even won to represent Sweden uh, says quite a bit. So I imagine those odds are going to change quite significantly. We'll see.
Yeah, I think so also that when the bookies will wake up probably now or maybe Monday morning, they will start realizing that the money they were betting on it's not what they wanted. Uh, Kai are okay, but my winner was Mons. Monica is saying, Walter says shock result. Well, if you think about this, it from perspective like couple of weeks ago, it is shocking. But from perspective of last week, I don't. In my opinion, it's not a shock. Everybody were saying that it will be between Kai and Mons, but everybody were saying also that Mons will landslide in jury points, that he will get maximum, and it was not like this. They had like I
Mm.
think similar 12
Yes.
points, so it was not that different. Um Batsu is absolutely terrible. Where we can think about every song like this, people are different. We have different opinions. Okay, let's talk about the televote. Sorry, jury points first of all, because that's very interesting. Maybe not whole top 12, because
Mm.
yeah, we can
We'll
sit
be
here,
here all night.
yeah, all night long. So one, two, three, four, fifth place. That's Believe Me and Gretula with 47 points. Honestly, I thought he will be much higher in jury votes because that's totally like a jury song, I would call it. How do you feel about it, Fred?
Yeah, I mean, I think they picked up on it in the contest that it was the only song in the final that was by new Swedish writers, and it was very much a singer songwriter type style. It obviously he's new to the Melfest stage, and he performed well, and it was actually overall, I think it was a very strong final. There were no songs that I'm like, I need a bathroom break type thing. I think everything was listenable. and I think he should be very happy with a fifth place result, because he performed very well, and he's a debut artist, so we'll definitely see him again.
I want to do some spoiler. He was my winner of
Oh,
whole
really?
Melodifestivalen. Yes, I absolutely loved it. I adore this kind of music and his voice and presence. So I'm hoping maybe in few years, or maybe next year, or in 10 years, we don't know. Gretula, Gretula. I don't know how to say it in
Mm.
Swedish. We read it in Polish, Gretula.
Yes, yes.
Yes, so I really like it. Fourth place, I think that's the biggest surprise of the night. It's Iha and Dolly Style with juries.
Yeah, I mean, this is the first time that Dolly Doll have actually made it to the final. They've had four separate entries, and the fact that it's taken this long for them to actually reach the final, but the fact that they're getting love from the juries. I mean, they were always going to get televotes because obviously the uh, Melfest is the most watched show in Sweden all year long, and obviously it has a huge children following, and obviously that's the basis of a Dolly Style type song. But obviously the K-pop feel slash the country western sort of touch that a lot of songs have had since Beyonce obviously did her country album. So I mean, I was shocked, but pleased because again, it's one of those I guess secret pleasures. I
Guilty
always sing
pleasure.
along when yeah, I always sing along when it's on, but I would never say, "Oh, I'm listening to Dolly Style." But yes, absolutely. But yeah, I mean, the fact that they did so well with the juries just shows that obviously the songwriting team and what they've done to put the act together and the songs together, they've actually pushed it forward,
Yeah.
and they're showing some love for that.
Yeah, but I'm looking here at the televotes, and Dolly Style had 27 points, which is not the lowest result.
No.
One, two, three. It's like fourth from
Mm.
the bottom, you know what I mean? Or fifth, something like this, because
Yes,
I
yes.
it's not in the
Yeah, yeah.
sorry. So the love was there, but not from juries where they had bigger love than from televotes, which is actually surprising for me for this kind of like song and performance. Well,
Yeah.
third place, John Lundvik, who we know from Eurovision 2019, Voice of the Silent. I'm not surprised about being high at jury
Mm.
because it's good proposition. um, so the second place, Kai, 74 points, and first place, Mons Zermalov, 76 points. So only 2 points of difference. And we need to mention Clara Hammarström. How I say
Hammerstrom. Yes.
Hammarström. Um, she was one, two, three, four, seventh.
Okay.
Is it
She.
surprising for you?
Uh, I mean, I love her, and I've supported her since her entry in 2000. Um, 2020. But yeah, not that long ago. She's not that
Ooh.
old. But no, the I really love the song. She's dropped some remixes. I've been listening to it nonstop. My partner, it's his favorite as well. So uh, I was hoping that it would get a bit more love. But again, she's reached the final. She will always have her fans, and she will continue to go. She reminds me of someone like Sana Nielsen. She will go and go and go and go until
On and
she's able
on.
to reach it. Yes, indeed, indeed. But yeah, because I think it took Sana either 7 or 9 attempts to make it. So she, I believe she will be in that sort of same light.
Yes, exactly. I would like to read some comments. Uh, Timothy, Kai are Kingslayers. Kai, Tortilla Tavatan. I don't know what that means. Kai, uh, eighth victory is coming. Very
Uh,
interesting point of view.
yes, that's a statement. I mean, I would have said that they had a shot with Mons because it's a very Eurovision style song. Bara Bara Bastu is again will have a niche audience. I don't know if it will be as widespread love. Again, I this is not the sort of song I would expect to see juries loving. But obviously, the international juries did give it quite enough love to obviously give it enough points for it to be second. So
Yes, I loved seeing. I loved seeing the canned baseball cap on stage during the interval worn by the guy dressed in Swiss clothing. Yes,
yes.
definitely that was the highlights of the, of the
Yes, that was I think fan one.
yes. Locals will love it so much. Yeah, that's true. Oh, I have a comment in Polish. I'm sorry because it's very interesting.
Okay.
Mamy Polaka, który będzie reprezentował Szwecję. This says that we have a Polish person who will be representing Sweden because one of the songwriters of Bara Bada Bastu was Robert Skowroński from Poland.
Oh, okay.
Go Poland.
Indeed.
Oh my God, what a great choice by Sweden, great talent by all performers. But honestly, I was bored by all too well known Peep. Now, Kai was different, the language, the authenticity, really, really well done. Yes, I agree. It was something different. It is something different. And honestly, at Eurovision, it can go both ways. It
Yes.
can go
Yes.
or to the top that people will love it, like people in Poland, for example, or Germany will love this kind of music, you know?
Yes.
It's very popular, well known. We never dared to send something like this, but I think it's a matter of time. Or it can go totally
Flop.
like
Yeah.
last places. I don't think it will be non-qualifier. I think Sweden
No,
will
no.
qualify anyway. Um,
But it's a
let's
long time since Sweden has sent anything like this
in
to
Swedish first
Eurovision.
of all.
Yeah, yeah,
In
and
Swedish.
and in Swedish, absolutely.
Yes, just let's take a look at the televote. Oh, I don't have it in order, so I need to take a look. Um, I'm so disappointed in Sweden. They had much better songs. I think I could maybe see Sweden winning the televote at Eurovision. You know, I don't agree with that. Like, of course, it can happen, but I think with the era of Ishkome, you know, Espresso Macchiato, very fun, entertaining songs. I think these songs
They
will be
will come
next to
fight
each
against
other.
each other. Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
they will eat each other. You know what I mean? So the
Yes. Yeah.
televote, I think it is for like Erika Wickman for Finland. That's funny, actually.
Yeah.
It's not good that Sweden sent something like this. Although it's a little bit different, you know, but still, like people, I always say that people at Eurovision, the viewers, they vote in a groups, you know,
They
the
do. Yeah.
lovers of ballads. They choose,
Mhm.
they have five ballads. They will vote for one or two only. Then they will not vote for all whole five, you know.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So the first place in Televo, that was 90 points. Kai Barabadabastu, Mons Zermerlov had 81 points. So 9 points less, which is not that a big difference,
Not
but
at
we
all.
had sometimes results when there was 1 point difference only. What do you think
True.
about these two results?
Yeah, I mean, I was saying to my partner that in Sweden, normally the top songs get well over 100 points. So when Kai's points came through at 90, I was like, oh, actually, I don't know if that's enough. I thought Mons might come through with 99 or 100 or something along those lines. But um, obviously looking down the televote, the mid placing songs all got around the same amount. So that's where a lot of the points were eaten up rather than it being a runaway winner as such. So, well, it just shows you that the Swedish public chose Kai, and obviously the juries were right behind them. So I I think it will. it will definitely resonate with the Scandinavian lot, especially with it being in Swedish. And I'm assuming they'll keep it in the Swedish language. Uh, but you're right, countries like Germany and Poland, they like this sort of type of music. So I think it will do well in certain countries. I don't see this doing well in the Eastern Bloc.
Like
I think it
Spain.
will, or Spain, exactly, or Portugal, who are still up trying to decide their entry at the moment. But yeah, I think there will be some definite gaps where I don't see this as a runaway televote winner for Eurovision.
Yes, exactly. I agree absolutely with you. Third place in televote, that was Grecula, which
Oh,
he
okay.
went fifth and third place. Do I see it good? Once again. Oh no, wait a moment. Yeah, it's not in the order, you know.
Yeah, yes, of course.
But yes, 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 yes. That was the third place. So the first place was 90, then it was 81, and then 56 points, which gave him a third place overall. Bravo. I'm absolutely happy. I think it's a great for debut artist, as you said. And I think that might be one of the most listened by me, the songs, through the whole season. Mm, then the fourth place, I'm sorry, because I'm running from here. That's Clara. Yes.
Clara,
Yes, Clara Hammerstone, 43 points.
43, yeah.
So she went fourth in the public, seventh in jury, and
Injury.
fourth overall, uh, which is, I think, okay.
Yes, I thought she'd do better with juries,
Yeah.
but obviously they had some different genres. I mean, it's not dissimilar to what she's done in the past. So if they were looking for something new, it wasn't necessarily new from that sort of standpoint. Where Bada Bada Bastu again
It
is
is.
very different. So
Yeah, we have a great comment here from Michael. I'm in Strawberry Arena. By the way, this name is so funny of the arena. I'm so sorry. Living now and watching those results live was the most stressful thing I can imagine for me also.
mhm.
I have never been so happy for a song to win a national selection. Basil Bastu. That's great. Yes, I can imagine a lot of people are very happy now. Um, we talk about our feelings in a moment after we gonna see all the results. The song is in Swedish, not Finnish. There are some Finnish words in it. Well, I cannot absolutely say. Like I don't know Swedish. I don't know Finnish. I don't hear the difference. Probably, Fred, you might
No,
also not.
no. Obviously, I'm not a Swedish, a native Swedish speaker, but the title, from what I understand, is written on many saunas throughout Finland. So there are Finnish words throughout the song, but it is primarily in Swedish.
Well, actually, it's the second year in the row that a Swedish person is not representing sorry,
Yes.
non-Swedish person is representing Sweden. Because last year we had a representative of Norway, now
Yes.
Finland. So next year, Denmark, be ready.
Who knows? Who knows?
Poland, maybe, I don't know. We will be very happy. Or like England, I don't know.
Yes, I would love Martin Rolinski to come back for BWU, who's famously Polish, obviously.
Yeah.
But yes,
SVT can't afford another Eurovision. They put all their money on Olympic. That's why. Honestly, I think they had to have like heart attack when they found out that Mons will be like competing in Melodifestivalen. They will be like, "Oh no, again!" Because I think they were clearly stating that they don't want to win again. I think
fair
after
enough.
last year, or they don't want to organize again. They are done for now. Especially that last year competition was a little bit hard for everybody. I think not only for artists but for SVT as well. um okay, so we do have a winner. We know your opinions. Most of you are happy, most of not. Fred, who was your winner of the night?
Um, that it's actually a difficult question for me because, like I said, I've been listening to the entire soundtrack of Melodifestivalen for the last couple of weeks. Um, I have a soft spot for Clara. Um, I thought Mons was going to run away with it. I did. It wasn't my favorite song. Actually, I preferred John Ludwig's song because I thought it was more Eurovision. Um, but I've got lots of different favorites for different reasons, I guess. But I think that's the mark of a great final when you can say you like a number of songs rather than just one. Um, that shows the quality that the country is putting forward.
Yeah, exactly. My favorite of the night was Grachula, as I said. Like, that was my absolute winner. I think it would be the best choice for Sweden. Uh, I really liked Kai too, because I thought that's something different, that's something interesting. But I was not a fan of idea like sending them this year, where we have a lot of fun and a lot of joy, because it is a little bit too much for me, like for my own personal taste, if you know what I mean. But yeah, my I have very soft spot for Mons Ermelov, so I cannot say. And when I was watching the results, sitting here, I was like, I was like, no. Even though I don't want Sweden to win this year. I don't want Måns Zelmerlöw who wins again this year, even though it's 10 years. But still, I was like, oh, like, that should be such an amazing Eurovision. But it is too soon after Loreen winning
Mm.
uh, to send another winner, I think. And that was a little bit mistake from here, from him, from his side, maybe too soon. How do you think, if you can make a prediction now, because we know like most of the songs at this very moment, how Kai will do? If you can predict, Fred, just be a magician.
um, I think it will qualify. I don't think we're gonna miss it from a semi-final. I think it will get to the final. Whether it will be the left side of the scoreboard remains to be seen. I think if it is left side, I think it will be just left side. Um, so I think it will be sort of just outside the top 10 or possibly 10th in that sort of area. But it depends on how much love juries give it because I think televoters will get along with it. But like I said, and you brought up, there's lots of these novelty fun type songs that could split the points and split the vote. Uh, and when that happens, then you know the dark horse comes up and takes it all. But yeah, I see them finishing sort of bottom left hand side of the scoreboard.
Mm-hmm. There's a fun comment here. We need to tie Italia with BARA BADA BASTU separate twins. Yeah, San Marino is choosing also tonight, and I'm also very excited. Um, let's take a look at the semifinal one. We have in the first half of semifinal one, we have Estonia, we have Iceland, Poland, Portugal, Slovenia, Sweden, Ukraine. That's the first half of the first semifinal. So that will be very interesting opening because we have Estonia, Poland, Sweden, Ukraine. Then we have Albania right away, Belgium, Croatia, Netherlands, Norway, and San Marino and Cyprus also. So I think it is very good semi-final one. I do see Sweden qualifying, but I'm not 100% sure. I wouldn't put on it like for sure, cut my hand, they will
Yeah,
go.
yes, of course. It is a crowded semi.
Yes.
And uh normally the way you have to look at these semifinals is what songs are not going to get any love basically
Yeah.
to who's your non-qualifiers basically. And
Yeah.
there's not many songs there that you can say that's a dead certain non-qualifier.
No.
So that's when you get your surprises.
Well, when I look at this, I have like 15 songs that could qualify
Which
actually.
unfortunately is not going to work.
Yeah, no, but I was never like this. I'm very, very like I have a lot of criticism in me for Eurovision songs. I generally see the good and I see the bad, but here, well, I think Iceland is in a not good position right now, or Slovenia, or even Azerbaijan, and the rest that will be the matter of stagings. So I think for Sweden it's better to be now at the first semifinal than the second one, because in the second semifinal we have for sure, I know, Finland. We have Armenia, Australia, Austria, Greece, Ireland, Latvia, Lithuania, Montenegro, Czechia, Denmark, Finland, Georgia, Israel, Luxembourg, Malta, and Serbia. So we have Malta, Finland,
Yeah.
like, yeah, all these songs,
There's
and
more of the fun
Australia.
songs. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and Finland is in the separate in the other semifinal.
Mm.
So people can, a little bit, maybe, I don't know, get motivated to also vote in the first. So I think it will be a lot of fun in Basel
Mm.
with
Yeah, indeed.
Swedish
I think
representation.
I think it will be an interesting contest because I must say I don't particularly like when contests you know the winner is before you
Yeah.
even it all starts sort of thing. So it's actually quite interesting when it is an open field. So but no, it leads to an exciting May.
Yeah, it's definitely not like 2 years ago, with all my absolute love to Lauren, but we knew she will be the winner. Not 100% also, but we knew that will be a close call. And right here, if somebody would ask me who will win, I will be like,
No idea. Yeah,
I have
no
no
idea.
idea. I have that can be also Finland, can be Australia, can be Austria, can be UK, Azerbaijan. I don't know. Okay,
Yep.
guys, let's read your comments. We're not gonna be live too long because I know that there's San Marino in Portugal right on TV, and probably you also gonna watch, Fred, something.
Well, I have to work tomorrow, but
Yeah.
yeah. But I will see the results in the morning.
Are you in USA now?
No, I live just outside London, but
Oh,
I'm
okay.
originally American, so
If you would be
that's
in USA, that would be interesting time for you.
yes, indeed, indeed.
Austria can be strong depending on live performance. I think Austria can win this year. Wow. Austria and Czechia will be happy with this result. Yes, definitely. That they have
Mm.
months not there.
Yes,
Kai is so cool, but will not win, and that is what Sweden wants, a cool entry, but no win. Guys, exactly, and I think it's a beautiful message at the end of our life. If Swedish people wanted Kai to go, I'm absolutely giving my blessing. Doesn't matter what Europe thinks, if that's where your choice, I go for it.
absolutely.
Absolutely. No.
It was the Swedish public's choice, and they got what they wanted. So
Yes. Okay, Fred, thank you so much for this live. I hope you enjoy your evening further. And thank you all, guys, for being here. And also, I would like to say Happy International Women's Day, because we are still celebrating it. And if you don't see our video, which was posted like 2 hours ago, I think then please watch it, because we are celebrating women in Eurovox.
indeed, indeed. And Maria is our prime example. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much, guys. And I don't know if I should invite you for the next live after Portugal, because it will be 2 a.m. So I'm not sure if somebody will do it, but for sure we'll catch up soon with all the Eurovision news and new representatives. Okay, good night, Europe. Thank you. Good night.
Bye.
Bye.